welcome back to Otaku Buntai.
And we're playing Super Ghosts and Ghouls and Goblins.
And friggin' stuff.
There's a chest.
Stuff.
And there's sperm everywhere.
Oh, there's friggin' ghost sperm.
Daggers.
Ghost sperm.
Woo!
Well, yeah, I've got a story to tell you too.
Oh yeah,
I was gonna tell Sneff and I kind of forgot. So, earlier this week, we had a little problem with mice in the house.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. One night, I'm assuming it was the mouse now, but because there's one night I was just home alone because everybody else is at the camp. So, I just came upstairs to get something to eat, and out of the corner of my eye, I thought I saw something move. Right. It freaked me out because I'm like, what the heck was that? But I thought, I'm probably just going crazy. It's like, why would there be something moving around? It's like, I don't believe in scary shit. So anyway, I didn't really think much of it. Then later that night, I was walking to the bathroom, and I saw something go underneath, at least I thought I saw something go underneath the organ.
Okay, right.
And I was like, well, that did not look like that was just my eyes playing tricks on me. Like, what the frig was that? But just ignored it. So the next morning, my mom comes home for a bit, and she wakes me up, and she's like, we got a mouse in the house. And she's like, I saw it go underneath the organ and stuff. And I was like, oh, so there was something I saw. So anyway, she went to Fredericton or wherever, got some mouse traps or whatnot. So, and brought those back, and then later that night, my dad set them up. Mm-hmm. And they all went back down to the camp, so I was home alone. So, obviously, if the mouse was caught, I had to deal with it. And we previously owned mice as pets, so I quite like mice. So anyway, I think it was about 9 o'clock that night. I was just playing games or something down here, watching anime, I forget. And then all of a sudden I just heard this, like, noise. And I was like, please say that was not the mouse trap. So, anyway, I go upstairs, and I look down the hall, because we had one, like, right by the hall, like, by the bathroom. And I see the mouse trap tilted over sideways, and the bottom half of the mouse is sticking out of it.
Oh, no.
I'm just like, oh, great. Oh. So I frantically grabbed the phone and called my dad, because I was like, maybe he'll just come and take care of it, but I was like, I don't know. I don't really know what to do. So anyway, I called him, and I'm just like, mouse is dead. He's like, oh, good. He's like, did you get rid of it yet? I'm like, no. I was like, you want to come do it? Because he was going on about killing mice earlier and stuff. He sounded like he enjoyed it, so I thought I'd give him the opportunity. But anyway, he didn't seem too overly fond of driving 15 minutes or so down just to dump a mouse out of the mouse trap.
Right.
So anyway, I was talking to my family, and they had me on speakerphone apparently. But yeah, we were on the phone doing this the whole time, and I'm trying to like get the guts to friggin' check this mouse out because it was grossing me out. And I was like, well, what do I do with it? I just like put it in a bag, throw it in the garbage and stuff. Mom's like, go flush it down the toilet. My dad's like, don't do that. And then he goes, wait, is it bigger than a turd? And I was like, no, it's a mouse. He's like, oh, okay, then you can flush it then. I was like, okay. So anyway, I go to the bathroom and make sure that the path's clear and stuff because I don't want to like trip on anything or whatever while I'm carrying this dead mouse. Yeah. So anyway, I go in the bathroom, check, then I come back out, and the way that it's tilted, the top of the mouse trap was aimed toward the bathroom door. So I looked out the bathroom door, and I saw the mouse's face. And that made me, I had the most weird feeling ever from seeing that. Because, like, its eyes were, like, bulging out of its head. Yeah. Like, they were, like, gonna pop out of its head. And it was really grossing me out, but it looked hilarious because it looked like a cartoon. So I'm talking on the phone to them, I'm laughing, and, like, all trying not to throw up at the same time. And they're laughing at me, they were having a kick out of it. And I was like, I felt so weird. And strange. And then what made it worse is when I finally like got around to like before I like chucked it in the toilet, I realized that was one of those mouse traps. Like it's got teeth on it. Oh. It's one of those fancier ones. Yeah, I know. So yeah, it has like a hole going through it. Yeah. But yeah. I was like, I couldn't grab it because I just kept seeing its face, and it was making me laugh and nauseous at the same time. So I found a coat hanger in the bathroom that was used to clean hair out of the drain. Oh. So I took that, reached around the edge of the bathroom door, and then used the hook of the coat hanger to turn the friggin' trap around, because it had like, the way the trap was, there's like a bit of a loop up around it. Yeah. So I hooked it on that and turned it so I didn't have to see its face when I picked up the trap.
Seriously?
Yes. So then I picked it up, not looking at it, and I walked over to the toilet, went to dump it, and I had it tilted in my hand downward, so I didn't have to look at the mouse the whole time because it was just making me nauseous. So I opened it up to try to let it go, but because the fact it had teeth, the mouse was hooked on it the way I was holding it,
no.
so I had to tilt it and shake it to get it off.
Oh no!
And when it finally fell in the toilet, I got another glimpse of it, and that almost made me throw up right there immediately. It had a hole going through the back of its head. Like, right straight through.
Gross.
I'm sitting there, like, talking on the phone still, and I'm like, oh, it's like, it's got a hole in the back of its head, and I, like, flushed it at the same time, and my family's laughing at me the whole time. It was pretty funny looking at it now. I'm like, yeah, I'm an idiot. And then what made it funnier is, today I got a call. My, little cousins are up at my grandparents' house right now.
Right.
And, my grandmother called and said, it's like, oh, you'd be really proud of Zach. And I'm like, why? It's like, he took care of a mouse for me. I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, oh, the mouse got caught in one of those sticky traps. And he was just like, oh, don't worry, Nan, I'll take care of it. Took it outside, you hear a thwap, and he's like, okay, took care of it. I'm just like, geez.
No way.
I've been bested by a 10-year-old. I didn't even have to kill the mouse I was getting rid of. It was already dead.
He
just straight up killed it.
Holy, what a beast.
So yeah, that's my story.
You imagine? That's insane, though. Oh, that poor mouse. And you say you had mice or mice?
Yeah, we used to have them as pets, so like I really like mice. So just seeing it dead and stuff was like,
Yeah.
But I mean, it was getting into shit, so.
Yeah, I suppose. Kind of have to get rid of it, but.
So yeah, that was my week.
Well, that's certainly more exciting than my week was. How'd I kill that fish?
I don't even know. I don't even know what's going on because I was too busy telling the story.
Well, I died once, but
Okay.
I was doing okay, but yeah. But no, that was quite. That sounds like quite an ordeal, though, that you had to go
It was.
through.
Just proof that I'm a pansy.
Well, it's never fun to see an animal like that. So.
And it was looking at me, and its eyeballs.
Oh, that's sad. Ah! Oh my!
Honestly, if its eyes weren't protruding out of its skull, then it wouldn't have grossed me out so much.
Yeah, that's kind of.
That's what made me really grossed out, because I was just like, oh, it's a dead mouse, it's sad. But when it's just nothing but giant black, like, eyeballs, like, just, like, I'm not even joking about them sticking out of its head, like, you could have probably just grabbed them and pulled them out.
That's nasty.
That's how far out they were sticking.
That's...
And I told my dad that, he was like, oh, cool! And I was like, what? He really doesn't like mice.
Apparently not, no. I mean, I can't blame them because they're annoying, but still.
Yeah.
I have a little sympathy for them. They're still living creatures, right?
Much time about bugs.
True.
They may be living creatures, but they shouldn't be living.
I saw the hugest spider last night, and it was disgusting. Like, it was... Ugh, it must have been an inch or 2 inches thick.
Ew.
It was disgusting.
I have a ridiculous amount of spiders down here a lot.
Oh, really?
It's because that freaking part up there in my room. I don't know why. They always seem to go up there. If you look through all the beams up here, there's like probably freaking spider webs everywhere that I have to continuously clean out.
That's great.
Yeah. It hasn't been so bad lately, though. I think I've killed enough of them. But it's better than friggin' moths. Holy frig. There was a while there, it was like every friggin' other night, a moth would come downstairs.
Really?
Yeah. I'd be like sitting on the bed in the corner, and I have the lamp on, just so I had a little bit of light, because I was like either reading a manga or something. Mm-hmm. All of a sudden I just hear, and then the stupid giant moth would come by and like either ting me in the head or just fly right into the lamp. And it would just like flap around in the corner of the room and it disgusts me. So,
that sucks.
That happened constantly.
I saw a moth one day at my place. It was out by the light in our shed, and it was, I swear, I thought it was a bat. It was that big. Like, it was massive.
Yeah, I've seen ones that big before.
It's creepy.
Was it really colorful too?
I couldn't really see it. I was kind of far away.
I seen one that was really big like that, and I think it was like green. It was like a greenish color, and it was weird.
Oh, that's weird. Moths are strange that way, though. I don't know how they can get that big. I didn't get checkpoint that
whole thing.
What?
This game.
This game is evil.
It is. Do you have control over that, or is it just going on its own?
Right here it goes on its own.
Okay, I figured that was the case with the whirlpools.
Yeah. Over here, though, you're fine.
Okay.
You can jump around. It's fine.
And the boat just magically follows you.
Yeah, I don't know how that works, but
That's lucky.
I really wish I didn't have lances. I would prefer daggers or like a bow or something.
Yeah, I think the daggers are my. I think the daggers are my favorite. They're so quick.
I know, and they're not that much weaker than other weapons, to be honest.
Can you only throw like 3 at a time?
I think so.
Like Mega Man rules?
Yeah.
Which makes sense. Since it's Capcom.
Yeah, that's true. I love it when you get the green armor with these things though. It's so good.
Laser beams.
I know.
Oh no!
I just went through that.
Okay.
This is.
Those fish are really spiky.
They are, and they fly. I don't know why they fly, but.
Are they like supposed to be jumping, or like the waves are so big that they're flying out of the water?
That could be.
Due to force, or like what?
I really don't get the logic.
Because I mean, they only go up when the water's coming down, so it almost kind of seems like they were getting pulled up and then.
That could be.
But I don't know.
Oh, I don't.
That doesn't go away, does it?
I don't think it does.
You can do it. Aww.
Whatever.
The axes are weird.
Yeah, they're not.
Who throws an axe like that?
I know.
What is that thing in the background?
It's
Oh, it's that thing. Okay.
The axe isn't that bad. It's just the fact that you can only throw one at a time. That makes
Really?
Yeah.
That's dumb.
You can throw it quick if it's close to you, but yeah. Not that great of a weapon. I don't know. I don't know what the axe is like if you get the armor though. The green armor. Not too sure what that does. I never use it, so it's just gonna be a baby. I guess I'll maybe not find
Just completely missed that. Oh my goodness,
What?
seriously? Well, that sucks.
It's
Even if you were to get that, it wouldn't be worth getting now.
no, it wouldn't. Those guys are pretty easy. I hope I get, you know, some armor or something for the
That would
boss.
be nice.
If I have to fight the boss with this stupid axe,
You probably will.
that's gonna suck. It's gonna suck. This is the worst weapon. It's even worse than the fire. Well, maybe not on this level, but... Because, well, how would the fire even work on this level? You'd actually have to...
Would it fall through the water?
I think it would, yeah. So, we're at the boss fight already. Cool.
That, or if it hits the water, then it would just burn on top of it.
Yeah, that might be the case. Somehow I can't... Well, that might be what it does, but... Knowing this game, I feel like it wouldn't. Just because...
Well, I mean, like, the water is probably being treated as like the ground, right?
Yeah, I suppose. And I don't think you can destroy those torpedoes either, which makes things a little bit more tricky. What is this thing, anyway? Like, is it barnacles? A bunch of
I
barnacles?
guess. A barnacle tornado?
I suppose, with a weird, evil, devilish face.
Yeah, that's kind of creepy.
Yeah, it is really creepy. This axe isn't actually too bad on this boss, to be honest.
Oof, that was close.
That was very close.
Yeah, I suppose the axe wouldn't be that horrible because of the fact that it's going up and down a little bit.
Yeah, it's got a pretty wide...
Whoa!
Whoa! Pretty wide radius to it, which is good, but... I like how the torpedoes blink when you hit him, too. White.
That's funny. Woo! You got 44 seconds.
Oh, snap. Ay, yay.
Not that I'm trying to rush you, but...
No.
Oh, there you
We
go!
got it! I can't believe
Yeah.
it! Oh, thank the great heavens above.
And you got armor again.
Thank goodness I'm not... Whoa, I just slid.
Oh, cool.
Well, that's 2 levels down.
Next level next time.
Woo, we'll see you then.